Hello and welcome to Tada Internet Cooking Network via From Devetta's Kitchen to Yours. Today I have the rare pleasure to introduce you to Chef Heron.
Hello.
I've got so many questions that I want to ask you. I know that you are Brazilian born.
Yes, I was born in Brazil a long time ago.
Oh.
I spent most of my life in this country, and it's fantastic. I love it.
Well, great. I got a couple of questions to ask you in reference to what was your inspiration behind the meals that you create?
Well, we Latinos, it's something that it's in the blood. You know, we gather every Sunday for a big lunch, big dinner, and everybody's in the kitchen cooking. But I believe my biggest inspiration was my mother-in-law. She was the greatest chef I ever met in my life.
Oh, fantastic.
She was fantastic. Not having the tools that she needed to succeed, she did succeed working with what she had. You know, there was something else. It was not what we have today with kitchens, with the steamers, you know, deck ovens and all that. Everything was wood stove, something that nature, which I believe that makes a huge difference on the food.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, with all of the different types of additives that we have in the food, so it's kind of interesting because you don't really know if you're tasting that pure taste or if you're taking a synthetic taste in reference to what we eat nowadays with all the things that are going on. You know what I mean?
That's the difference with what's going on today and how things was in the past. But you know, today people really don't understand what we go through to actually produce something really good.
Oh,
You
I
know,
understand.
good food it takes time to cook.
And
It
you
takes time
can't
to prepare.
rush it. You
No, you
cannot
can't.
rush it. And you know that's interesting that you said that because like fine dining or something like
Yes.
that, you're gonna
Yes.
wait, and it's to me it's well worth the wait. But then and again, both of us as being chefs, cooks, so forth and so on, we look at cooking in a different aspect opposed to everybody else because you have to blend those flavors together. You have to make sure that sauce is perfect for that piece of meat. That meat is cooked either to perfection.
You know, I always believe that my food doesn't wait for you. You wait for my food.
I like that.
You know, it's because I don't want to anticipate something and serve something and have someone taking the time and not enjoy when it's still hot.
Exactly.
You know, why all the flavor is still there. You know, but when it gets cold, it's not the same thing anymore. But I honestly believe that everything takes time. It takes time to
Yes.
prepare. It takes time to cook.
It's
I
almost
think-
like nurturing.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
exactly. That's
It's
the
like
word.
nurturing.
That's
That's what it is.
That's a profession. And you know, I honestly believe that we have the most beautiful profession on the face of earth. We
know.
feed people. We feed the body and the soul.
Yes, we do.
You know.
Oh, that was so well said, Chef. That was so well said. So tell me something. What is your favorite dish that you've cooked?
I enjoy cooking everything. I like to try new things. But to me, everything it's different every day. You know, you never produce exactly the way it was. You know, you get very close, very close. But I don't believe that you do that exactly the way you did the first time. You do the second, third, fourth, and so forth. You know.
You know what I call that? I call that perfecting your craft.
Yes,
That's
yes,
exactly what
yes.
I call that right there.
That's why you keep doing it until you said, okay, you know, at first was this way, you know, 10, 20 times later, you still twist a little bit in something. You always,
And then a little turn.
little turns. I don't know about you, but I dream with food.
Oh, you know what? I'd say when I'm driving or something like that, and then I'm always thinking as far as something that I can do as far as a recipe and make it better. And what if I take a little bit of this out and add a little bit of that? It's like, it's perfection. I'll give you a primal example. I braised some ribs today. And then I was thinking about, I didn't want to make any barbecue sauce. And I was like, okay, I'm thinking time constraints here. So what I did was I came up with a spice mix, a barbecue spice mix there were only 3 ingredients that I added to that spice mix. No, I take it back, it was 4. What was it? It was water, it was ginger, and it was plum sauce. And I intermixed it in, you know, with the water and everything, and I dipped the ribs in it. And I guarantee you, when they came out of the oven, it looked just like I had barbecue sauce on it. I got rave reviews on that, so
Awesome.
I'm thinking, I better write that down so I don't forget
Yes,
it,
and
right?
you have to do it because it comes to a point on our lives that we start forgetting things. You know,
Exactly,
it is
exactly.
important to write it down because that's going to last forever. And the next generation that follows, they're going to have something to look at it.
Oh, absolutely, and then they're gonna change what we do
We
even
do.
more so.
Yeah,
you know
we
what I
do
mean?
that, you know, today, but, you know,
Yes.
but it's important that over the years, I believe that we have to follow a guideline, but you have to cook the way you like to cook.
Exactly.
The way it makes you feel good, you know, not because so and so say that this is wrong, that this is right, but there is a guideline and a fine line, but you have to feel comfortable what you're doing.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's just like for me, I get satisfaction when someone tastes the dish that I've done, and just to see that sheer satisfaction, like, oh, like that exhale look on their face is just
Yes.
awesome.
That's when I
Yeah.
say that we do feed people body and soul.
Yes, we do. We
You know,
do.
because they're always going to remember that.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. They will definitely remember.
And we take seriously what we do because I want to believe that there's only 2 kinds of cuisine,
Mhm.
the good one and the bad one.
Oh, absolutely. And you know for a fact that they're definitely not gonna forget the bad one.
No, they never will.
And
They're
that's
never
either
gonna let it go.
Oh God, and that's either gonna make or break you. you
Yes, it's true,
know,
very true.
especially in this industry.
Yes.
That will make or break you. Oh, I forgot. You had a restaurant in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, yes.
Oh.
I was there for 4.5 years, something of that nature.
Uh huh.
But I did move from Boston to the Poconos.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
But yes, it's a wonderful area. But you know, we're so tired of the cold weather
Mhm.
that we just give it up what we have and move to Texas because we're looking to a warm weather and not shoveling snow, you know,
Oh God, I can
every
relate.
day of the month for
Mhm.
5-6 months.
You know what? I lived in Michigan for 4.5 years, and I hated it. I'm a Southern girl. I'm not used to that type of weather, and I say, oh, I couldn't wait. When I was driving away for the last time, I didn't even look back. It was just like, but viewers, please don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with Michigan. It's
It's
a
just the
nice
weather.
state. Yes, it's the weather,
It's just the
especially
weather.
if you're born and raised in the South and you're not used to that kind of weather. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
yes, it's a huge impact. But
Mhm.
you know, you make the best of it.
Oh, absolutely. You adjust really with everything that you do.
Yes, we do.
You
We
do.
do. Yes.
Oh, Chef, I can't tell you how happy I am that you finally got the opportunity
Oh,
to
it's my
interview
pleasure.
with me.
It's my pleasure.
And I hope that we can cook soon.
Yes, we will.
Oh,
Yes, we will.
fantastic, fantastic. Again, this is Devetta. Bon appetit.
Bye.
That was